turn. And it's like, you cannot expect a 6-7 figure man when you got a minimum wage attitude. That's all.
That's a great analogy. I like that. That's cute.
Because a lot of people think, well, he should accept me for who I am. You know what? Let's flip it around. Let's flip it around, because I think a lot of times people can only relate to stuff when you flip it around to see their perspective. And check this out. It's like, all right, what if you're walking down the street and dude approaches or whatever like that. He's like, hey baby, I'm gonna take you out, introduce himself. But the thing is, he's homeless and he's smelling bad and he wants to take you out, but where? I guess you going to walk in the park, or I don't know. I don't know. I'm just saying, like, but the thing is, like,
really bad. No, that's too bad of an example. Like,
okay. All right. Okay. I retract that. All right. But I'm just saying, like, but girls, you have these songs like, I don't want no scrub and da da da. You have all that stuff, and I want to,
which we don't.
But that's what I'm saying. You don't want to scrub, and it's like, he don't have to literally be homeless. But I'm saying, like, but that term bum is used for people who even have a roof over their head and they're making a minimum wage. But it's just like, hey, like, the guy is like, hey, he's not improving himself. He's not having, he has lack of confidence. He doesn't, he's not being masculine. He's not, being a leader or whatever like that. And these are qualities that you're looking for as a woman, right?
Yeah.
But then he just says, you should just love me for who I am. I don't need to improve. I don't feel like, doing in self-improvement. I don't feel like, having the drive, having the ambition to move to the next level. Okay. Cause like there's a difference between, like, dude, who's working at McDonald's, but dude is hustling. Dude is putting in work. Maybe he's at McDonald's now, but next thing you know, he'll have the 10 franchises of his own, making $10 million. So if you like that, that's the difference between that dude and like another dude. We're not talking about the dude who has ambition, who may be working at McDonald's at the moment. We're talking about dude who is like at McDonald's and that's all he aspires to. And he's lacking self-confidence. He's lacking, all these things that you want in a man. But at the same time, he has the audacity to tell you, oh, you should just stay with me because this is just who I am, right? No, that's not how this works, because just like a man needs to be accountable for who he is, and if he knows that's what a lot of women want or desire, then like it's just like, all right, like let's keep using McDonald's. We're getting the free advertisement. So like McDonald's, they have a certain market that they're trying to appeal to, right? They have customers. If you don't have customers, then it's just like you're not going to accomplish what you want to accomplish if you don't have the customers that are coming in to buy your product, right? So at the end of the day, who dictates what product is good or bad? Is it McDonald's or is it the market? And it's the same way when it comes to dating. You have to understand, it's not about, well, this is who I am. Who dictates what is a good product, a high quality product, a high value product? Is it you? Because everybody's going to think they're a 10 out of 10 in every area, in every aspect of their life.
Word.
But at the end of the day, again, if I'm McDonald's, I'm the business, and I'm looking at the market. At the end of the day, the market determines what is a high quality product, which is me. And that's why I had to make the best version of myself as a man so that I can be the best quality product. And it's not to objectify anybody, but it's just an example of like how to put this in you all shoes as a, from a, in a female's perspective, because a lot of times they just like, he should just accept me for who I am, because I'm just a 10 out of 10. And because that's what the girl on TV told me. Well, sis, let me ask you this. Show me your left finger. Is there a ring there? Oh, there's not. Oh, okay. Well then, all right. You can't have these results, which are 0 or slim, and expect you can't be doing these things and you're having these same results, you can't keep doing the same thing. Otherwise, you're gonna have different results. I mean, you're gonna have the same results because doing the same thing, expecting a different outcome is what we all know as insanity. And it's the same way when it comes to this situation too. And again, this goes for men and women, you know, because they'll be like, he's misogynist. Like, you know, it's always gonna be people that say stuff like that. And that's just that again, and I like how Kevin Samuels calls that crap out because, you know, the whole, the sign language or whatever he calls it, the shaming, that's, you know, it's a lot of shaming tactics like that, you know, that women have for men, and that's why men don't feel like they can voice their opinions and do it in a way that's peaceful, or they don't even want to join the conversation. They just gonna walk out because like, all right, I'm not gonna sit here and argue with you about what my preferences are because you just said you have no problem announcing to the world, I don't want no bum nigga, I don't want no scrub, and that's okay. Sis, you can have your preference, and so can men. We can have our preference, but the moment we voice our preference, we're called misogynist. We're labeled as different things. Oh, you're just you just, you know, you're just surface level. Like, you know, you only care about the physical. Well, ma'am, again, who determines the buying of a product? Is it the business or is it the market? That's the question you have to ask yourself.
Yeah. I mean, you're right. I mean, I just think it's a very hard pill to swallow for a lot of women.
Yeah.
When you're not on that list.
Yeah.
And it's sad to say. And as Black women, we're slowly, we damn near at, first it was like we're on the list, now we're at the bottom of the list, and now we're about to be damn near off the list. You know, it's getting to that point, you know, where men are not even checking for us no more. And sometimes, I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying all Black women, because I believe there are some amazing Black women. And I'm pretty sure these amazing Black women don't even have these problems finding a man when they're very much aware of who they are and they have done the work to really get the man that they want. And I'm not saying a six-figure man, but just the man that they want. I don't believe that they have a hard time. But these women, and I'm not speaking about just Black women, because Black women, it doesn't necessarily have to be, there's Black women who are doctors, lawyers, who can't find a good ass man. And sometimes you have to ask yourself, are you doing the work? See, a lot of us, we tend to think, oh, I got the money, I don't need him for his money. But it's your attitude, love. You're not feminine. You're not peaceful. You're not grounded. You know, you're very much masculine, and no one wants he's in competition with her, you know. So yes, you might be very much independent, but you're so independent that you damn near you emasculating the man, where it's like, oh, fuck him and da-da-da. You talking crazy, you know. So, and that's why I sometimes look at it and it's like, it's not even about the money. It's the fact that because most men who's making money don't care about a woman that ain't making much money. It's just the fact that it's how you make him feel. When I'm around you, do you make me feel good? Do you, can I vibe with you? You know what I'm saying? Because if a man, half the time, a man likes to be the breadwinner in the relationship. So So if you're the breadwinner, and let's just say, yeah, my sis, maybe she is probably working in a diner, she's not making that much money, but if he makes him feel like the king that he is, most likely a man will come and be like, I'm going to wipe her up. And I'm not saying she got to cook and clean. Shit, some men don't even need that. Some men might say, I can get a chef or a maid. I don't need that. But the fact that when I'm with you, I feel like a king, then sis, I don't mind being with you. But a lot of us Black women tend to really emasculate a lot of these men. And I don't know, I don't know why. Maybe it's a generational thing. I'm not sure why it is, but sometimes I think as women, we have to sometimes take a step back and really evaluate ourselves. And I think that's a very hard pillow to swallow, to really break yourself down and look at yourself in the mirror for who you really are, and not who you want to be or who you think you are, but who you truly are as a person. Like, are you really a good ass friend? Are you really a good person to men? Are you really a good coworker? Are you, you know what I'm saying? Like, you have to really break yourself down. And I think that's really, really hard. And I think that's what Kevin Samuels does to these women. He's really having you think about a lot of these different things. Like, what are you doing every day? You know what I'm saying? And the first thing they do is attack him by saying, oh, he got to be gay. Oh, because I know I'm a 10. I know I'm this. But yeah, you might be a 10 in your hood, sis. But outside of that, you have real 10s. You have real alpha males, real gentlemen, real men out here doing the damn thing. And they not checking for no woman like you, where every time I step to you, you acting like a wild animal. You talk in a wild animal as in you're disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? And it's just too much sometimes for a lot of, that's too much for any man. And I'm saying that only because I have a father and I have brothers. And honestly, I don't even like to go back and forth with my brothers, especially first of all, I'm a woman. And I'm not about to go back and forth with that whole, I said my piece. And that's just that I'm not going back and forth with you. Because first of all, that's too much damn energy. I'm too damn sensitive for that. Like, and it's draining as hell to go back and forth. And first of all, to fight with my partner, like, there's nothing wrong with having a disagreement, but to fight with my partner, that's exhausting as hell. And then once you fight with him, now you're going 2 or 3 weeks without talking to him. That's another exhaust. You know, it's just, and you're not talking because you're prideful as shit, you know? And it's just like, why go through all of that when that's the one person you really want to be with, the one person you want to talk to, the one person you want to see, when you're constantly being attacked outside the world by your coworkers, by all type of bullshit. And when I come back to my peace, to my home, it's like we at war. So, and that's why I totally understand why so many Black men aren't checking for a lot of Black women. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying all Black women, because I believe there are some great and amazing Black relationships out here. But for a lot of you women who think you are at a 10, it's showing that you're not at a 10. You're not at the 10 that you think you are. You might be at a 10 in your hood, because a lot of those men are 5, 6. And when I say that, I'm not saying necessarily by their money. I'm talking about the insecurities, the lack of confidence, the ambition. Like, you don't have you don't have the things that make up to be a alpha male. And alpha male don't necessarily mean by your bankroll. It's necessarily about the confidence that you have. Are you confident? The first thing a woman wants is a confident ass man. Same thing a man wants a confident woman beside him, you know? And if you just lack that, why do I even want to be with you? You know what I'm saying? Do you have integrity? Do you have morals? Do you have values? You know, a lot of these, you don't have these things. So and when it comes to women and men, you think, oh, as long as I look good, I got a pretty face and a fat ass. That's all that it is. But trust and believe, when you out there amongst other women who have the fat ass, titties, the brains, who knows how to treat a man, who cook and clean, that's your competition, who knows how to have an intellectual conversation, who knows how to be amongst different groups of people and actually know how to articulate herself and not embarrass her man by talking about some dumb shit, you know? Because that's embarrassing as hell. I'm telling you, that's embarrassing. Because I would hate to be a doctor or lawyer and then I have my man next to me talking about, oh, something stupid. Like, whoa, you just embarrassing me. And then am I embarrassing you? Embarrassing yourself.
I can't take you to the company function.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So these are the things you have to be you have to be cultured. And culture don't mean traveling, just reading. Reading itself can take you to the next 5 levels with just reading, you know, and a lot of people aren't doing the work. And I think that's what pretty much that's what I get from Kevin Samuels is that as women and as men, if you want what you want, you have got to do the groundwork, and the groundwork starts with yourself. Oh, yeah. So, and that's just and that's why I said I personally like him. Now, I might don't like how he delivers. It's a little too harsh, but when I take my emotions out of it and I listen to exactly what he's saying, he's absolutely right. And and his statistics is up there. Like, he's literally tells you that he definitely has people who have been married all because of they have made the steps to change who they are.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To better themselves, not for the person, but just for yourself. I'm telling you, when you better yourself, you're naturally going to attract better people. But when you're in this down, low level vibration, you will attract low vibrational people, and you wonder why I keep attracting these same people, because honestly, I believe that you are mirroring all the things that you are. So when people come into your life and you wonder why they constantly cheating or certain things, it's because maybe they're mirroring back things that you need to work on. Not necessarily that you need to cheat, but maybe you don't love yourself enough, which is why you keep allowing the cheating to happen. Or maybe, just it could be a multiple things
or certain
that
behaviors
are happening
that could lead up to that. You don't check it from the beginning because I don't know if I don't want to lose this person. Well, you're gonna lose them anyways, because
you will.
They're gone emotionally, and they leaving you physically too.
Yeah.
For another person. So
yeah.
But
so that's what's kind of what I got from him. I personally always liked his talks about certain things, and because he gives you a reality check. That's the thing. I think we get so caught up into like this media world as stuff. I seen the Beyoncés and the Jay-Z's and the Kim Kardashians and stuff like that.
That's false hope.
It is, and you have to step back from that world of media and look at what's in front of you. Who are you? Because you're not the Beyonce. Sorry to say, sis. You're not the Rihannas of the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not that. And that's okay. Women need to learn how to stay in your lane. Men need to learn how to stay in their lane. You need to find out what, I'm telling you, what's for you is gonna be for you. It ain't gonna miss you. Yeah. And a lot of women and men tend to just, I want to be here, and you're down here. You know what I'm saying? So, and that have nothing to do with money, because you can have a whole bunch of money and your mental is shitty. Your mental is shitty as hell. You lack confidence. Yeah, you might be a billionaire, but you lack confidence. So it's just you're not alpha. You don't know how to seal a deal. You know what I'm saying? You don't know these things that women want. Same thing with women. So I mean, not to be repetitive, but that's just kind of how I took from what he has said. And to me, I personally agree. I look at his videos and I definitely, it did make me check myself. Like, what am I doing? What do I need to be doing every single day, to change myself? Like, and not for a man to come and look at me, but just for me, to make me feel good, for me to wake up and be like, damn, I am the best that I can be today or tomorrow. This is the best that I will ever be. And that's all that matters. Like, if I know I'm the best that I can be, shit, that's all I'm not trying to aspire to be a Beyonce. I'm just trying to be the best Sasha that I was from fucking yesterday. So shit.
Yeah.
And if I can achieve that, I'm good.